And then we jump right into some alpine fun up on the top of Mount Titlis in the middle of Switzerland. We've traveled north to Lucerne, and Mount Titlis is a terrific day trip from Lucerne. It just takes about an hour and a half to get from the town up to the mountaintop here at 10,000 feet high. Our group is having a great time. There's a little coffee shop, there's a restaurant, and there's a gift shop up on top of the mountain.
How's that coffee? Yummy?
Best coffee I ever had here.
Back in Lucerne, there's a lot to see and a lot to do. You might feed the swans on the river and just simply stroll through the old town. It's one of the real charming cities of Switzerland. Some of these buildings date back 400 years, but of course they're all very well preserved and beautifully taken care of. After all, this is Switzerland. Everything works in this country. Everything is efficient, it's clean, it's a delightful spot to visit. The Jesuit church is one of the scenic highlights of town, built in the Italian and Swiss style. Our hotel dining room fronts right on the river at the Hotel des Balance. Terrific place for a meal. We have breakfast here, and you can easily have lunch and dinner at the hotel as well. It's one of the nicest spots to be. We're moving right along, catching the TGV to Paris. It's the high-speed French train, and it's super deluxe, super comfortable, and there's some wonderful scenery along the way. Traveling by train is much more comfortable than going by a tour bus. You've got a lot of room to stretch out and spread your legs. You can take a stroll and watch the towns and rivers and bridges roll by as we go through the town of Bern, the capital of the country. And our routing takes us along Lake Geneva, passing the rolling vineyards of Lausanne and the countryside around. We're traveling by train on a tour that began in Rome, and it's finally going to end up in London at the end of this program. We're showing you the highlights of our trip. On the TGV, you're welcome to bring your own food on board if you like, or if you're traveling in first class, they have a fairly decent meal service that's available, but it's always more reliable to bring your own food.